Their points are in the fourth quarter. 5 fourth quarter comebacks this year for Bo Nix and company. Drive begins at the 26-yard line, and the first give, R.J. Harvey. Good run. You can hear the fans in the house. Gain of 10 for the second round. For a lot of the quarterbacks who followed coming through UT, 2nd and 10, play pass on the move. He has only 12 sacks in 11 games this year. Mike, 3rd and 10. It's the 4-man rush. Nix gets it down to get the first down at the 37-yard line. That may be 3 or 4 times a game. They'd like to see exactly what they saw in that play right there, where he makes those reads and makes the play. Mike, down, play action. Looking a little deeper, got the comeback for the completion to the 20-yard line. And Troy Franklin, 2nd year. They're giving these receivers a lot of space. And that time, Bo Nix took advantage. Mike, good-looking opening drive. 4 yards. Chris mentioned J.K. Dobbins was. Mike, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, looking for the incomplete. Trying to get a quick hit to his. Maybe he'll save it for later. This guy's been hot, huh, Will Lutz? He's made a lot of clutch kicks. Mike, yeah, he has 3 game winners, 17 of 20 on field goals. And from 33 yards, he puts the protect against this pass rush of the Denver Broncos. Mike, 2nd and 10. Denver brings an extra body. McMillan run around the backside just enough to pick up that first down. Mike, fake the run. Hill pump out quick completion to Ertz. Year as the Washington offensive coordinator, was the head coach at Arizona. Pass complete. It's Ertz again. And Washington off to a nice. Mike, 49er teammates during their San Francisco time. Similar physical style. 3rd and 8. Mariota throwing to the sideline. Jalen Lane, nope. Lane going up for it, got it. Broken up. Riley Moss, who has been thrown at and picked on a lot, they're at the catch point to break it up. Mike, yeah? Chris, you know? It really has. Mike, Tyler Biadasz is next to him. 5-man rush, see how far Biadasz can go. He's shy of the first down. Well, EVRYWZUC, EU look, this defense is good. And the guy at the bottom of the screen is the Defensive Player of the Year certain. Thought he was going to be suspended. He had elevated testosterone levels, which can be an indicator of testicular cancer. I'll tell you more after this. Radiation. They are so happy to have caught it when they did. Mike, fortunate story. Pace guard, trying to get things moving quickly against this Denver defense. 3rd and 12, you see the run? They had Pat Certain on the back end, and he was the top defensive player in the league a year ago. But this defensive line runs 8-9 deep, and it is hard to come up. With quarterback against the Mike, pass, Mariota intercepted down the sideline. Greenlaw's got it. Greenlaw to the 34-yard line. Picked by the veteran, Dre Greenlaw, as Jaden Daniels watches from above. Chris, Marcus Mariota is one of the really smart guys playing quarterback, but this was unsmart. He's going to run up, jump up in the air, have no vision whatsoever, and throw it right into the hands of Greenlaw. That is just, you cannot even come up with an excuse for that. Fired up. This defense is playing much better. We'll get into what they're doing differently here in a minute. Mike, Harvey left. Gain of 7. It will be 3rd and 1. Go ahead. Mike, back in the throw. Nix got it to the tight end. Get away with anything here. When something happens that needs to be fixed right away, he fixes it, and it's on him. And it's over. And he said I could coach a long time right here. Mike, there is Nick covered. Downfield. In the back, Shogun out to the down. Impressive drive so far. Mike, Harvey, slung down by Payne couple of times on this Test him. See what he can do down there. Mike, Evan Engram at the top, Cortland Sutton down here. Nick's trying to get away, does for now, and he's trying to get rid of it. It looked to be an incomplete pass. And that is the correct call. Contact. Nix goes down, gets the helmet. To helmet. No call. Here's Lutz, made a 33. Made another 33. Part of this very successful defense. Mike, third and a dozen. Covered with 8, number 8. Mariota gets there, first down. Marcus Mariota uses the legs too. K. Robinson was sitting out there waiting and got caught up. Mike, keeping the tempo going offensively. Play 51 of this first half. Mariota lofting, Ertz got it. 22-yard line. Gain of 22. Mike, more guys with him. Terry McLaurin just checked in. Top of the screen. Colson Yankoff in there as well. Got it. Legit offset, and Tunsil comes in with the shove. But in any case, the ball is first and goal for Washington at the 8th. Touchdown and extra point 2. Take the lead. Up the middle to the end zone. Chris, there we go. We've got this big double team. Coming right here, right down Broadway. Just enough. Get off on the next level to Sam. Cosme. And they walk it in. And I tell you, for Washington, this has been a little poetic. 2 timeouts remaining, 1:55 to go. And Nick's pitches underneath. Incomplete for the first down. The money that time. Mike, Sutton and Franklin. The 2 top pass catchers. Engram reconnects to the 18-yard line. Really nice for them now, Chris. And it's not hard routes. It's the Kelsey routes. Just get them the ball and let them run. Mike, sling it out by Adas. The back hit hard. Mikey Sanger still. Timeouts now with 28 seconds remaining. Chris, how many times Mike? Targets to the left. Nick's looking that way. Trying to take off. And touchdown for Sutton. His knee was almost down, but he kept it alive, fires to Sutton. Denver has the lead. He plays on the move no matter what he's doing. He loves to sprint forward, but most guys pull up. No, he doesn't want to do that. He's going to throw and keep that knee off the ground. And touchdown for the Denver Broncos. What a remarkable drive finished by a remarkable throw. Mike, the last push off the... This is a guy who, Chris, really set a good foundation even though the brought in by across midfield. Well, bend in those routes. And you saw it there. Mike, hard count 3-5. Back to Ertz, got more than 5. Take it to the middle of the field to the 36-yard line. And a gain of a dozen. The big plays that we talked about, or Dan Quinn talked about, coming out of halftime. Mike 36, Rodriguez, Mariota. On the move. To the 18. Year, the most for any corner in the league. This is 3rd and 9 for Washington. Again though, fake the run on 3rd down. On the inside, and it's caught by inside the 5 at the 3-yard. Them down. Dion like back in the day. Mike, 3rd and goal. Mariota, oh. He caught it. Ertz. Unbelievable touchdown. Insane stuff from Traylon Burks. Unbelievable touchdown. Insane stuff from Traylon Burks. Chris, the one thing that we heard from Dan Quinn was that Burks was so hungry for action, and that is a classic. One-handed, one fingertip over the edge of the ball to top that thing. Hold on. Stop it. We have seen nothing but long drives out of the Commanders tonight. Mike, pressure coming. Off to the open space. He plays with experience way. I'm going to guess you don't see in more man coverage blitz type things the rest of the way. Mike, getting to the hands of Marvin Mims to the edge, bumped out of bounds by Will. Here. Mike, after they got burned on the last 2 downs. Chris, lined up right across. The Mike, 5 in the pattern. They're taking a shot. They've got an opening. And it's caught for the first down by Sutton. Mike, in the advertising. Have dinner with US. 3rd and 5. Off to the race here, inside the 5. First and goal for Denver to the 4. Good hit to the 3rd round. Whether or not I didn't think he did. Mike body in the way. Fullback in, extra lineman. Frank Crump as well. Into the end zone. Chris, Sean Payton's offense is getting better, and one of the reasons is right here. You've got a fullback in the game, and Adam Prentice spent the last couple of weeks in pass protection and now leading blocking is creating opportunities and creating more time for the young quarterback. Together, give Cliff Kingsbury some credit. Mike from the 31 caught. Again. McLaurin at the 45-yard line. Tackle in the league, left tackle, and here on Denver's team so, first-class players. Mike, left side, yard is the lone receiver to the right, gets it, heads out, incomplete. Burks is going downfield. So too was McLaurin. Chris, wasn't that a great point? I didn't know that. He goes, yeah? You see guys that fix interceptions, fumbles, but not sacks. They don't fix that. Mike man takes very few out of the pocket, on the run, back inside, and complete. A hyped-up speed to try and intercept it. Mike, DB's in for Quinn. Nick's Bobby Wagner. The veterans got it at the 36-yard line. 3F2 via Pazer. It's caught at the 21-yard line. Second-year man out of UCLA. They're on the field, in a huge moment in the game right here. They need this first down. Mike, Washington, 6 of 8. Tonight. Denver brings 4. Mariota throws to McLaurin. Fans looking for a flag. McLaurin was pushing just as much as certain was. Mike, the attempt for Jake Moody, first game with the Commanders. Again couple of days ago, and Moody knocked it in. Tyler Ott, the regular snapper. Mike, they don't think like Chris is what you're saying. Nobody thinks like Chris. Mike, 2nd and 8. Brought in quick, fast, close by Jonathan Jones on the corner. We're coming right back to you. Mike, 3rd and manageable. Tyler Baiadas, the running back. Washington brings 4. Pocket getting congestion. Nix goes down. Frankie Luvu comes from behind. Man from American Samoa too. Last year, gets the sack. Chris, it's a longer journey. From Samoa to the NFL, but not by much. Look how far. He had to go all the way around. And then back toward the line of scrimmage to get that sack. Time after time with his just raw emotion and ability to make plays just like that. Mike, leading tackler thus far tonight, credited with 7 solo tackles. Chris Rodriguez runs inside here for Washington, as we have the Mike, Cliff Kingsbury and Vance Joseph going against each other here. 3rd and 2. Mariota takes it up top for Deebo Samuel. Hit is McMillan again. Jaquan continues to shine. New stadium in Denver, a lot of conversation about that. Some beautiful plans. Just one of the best sports cities in the country, and their family adding to that. Broncos lead by 3. What a run they get from Jaleel. McLaughlin T.O. start this drive to the 34-yard line. The umpire, playing through it. 3rd and 8. He releases. He's got the first down, to the 48-yard line. Momentum toward the end of the season. Mike, that's a guy that keeps learning. As mentioned before, he's taking classes for his MBA at Howard. Here in DC he'll have it in a few weeks. Evan Engram, but Wagner over there with a keeping Denver. Him from around the edge. That time it was Brandon Jones, the free safety, that came around to make the tackle. Mike, inside run, Mariota in trouble. He's going to go down. Chris, Mike, gets back up and escapes and dives forward to the... So, a ton going on here. Referee the following. Video the ruling is the runner was down by contact. Third down. Mike, yeah, Terry. The next. Question is now, did he go down? Was it a trip? I couldn't tell an angle. IT appeared to me on the original line feed. He looked to be tripped. That's tripping. Should have been a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Mike, yeah? You see right there, and again. Chris, so, instead of Mike, right. This being 15 yards in favor of Washington, they can't put a flag on the ground. So, now they're going to get. You heard the announcement from Lon Clark. So, IT is 3rd and 21 from the 25. Both backs, Rodriguez and MC going for Yarkz down the middle. He got him. It got punched out. Incomplete. Big throw and play and terrific back-end defense from Denver. Chris, Alex Singleton, the guy who's been through so much this week, comes up with the play of left for Washington. Adam Prentice in the backfield. Through the air open field tackle by Jonathan Jones. To get to 10-2. Wagner with the last word for Jacob Martin. T3rd and 4. Incomplete. Martin back there to get in the way to Cortland Sutton. And Denver will punt it away. Been back in the lineup. Mike, we've seen guys slip out of their breaks here with this newly laid down sod. 2nd and 10. Mariota going the other way. Got a first down. No flag. Gain of 11. Clock stops at 2:49. After a throw like that. They are all up here in a blitz. Look. Mike, 7 across that line. Now 5 as they drop back. Underneath the throw. It's caught right near the line. See the mark. Washington Commanders trying to do to Denver what Denver has done over and over this year, a comeback in the 4th quarter to tie or win the game. Mariota in the middle, Zach Ertz. This have a chance. I say have a chance. Have a chance at winning it all. Mike, timing there, 4-man. Rush coming for Denver. 3rd and 25. Mariota trying to get away. He's to the line, fires. McLaurin, and they'll have a shot at it. Moody, 38 seconds left. They erase 3rd and 25. Denver brings heat again. The Mariota throw is caught by Samuel. He's pulled down just shy of the here. Mike, again, Jake Moody, his first game kicking for the Commanders. In field goal range, what can they do? Deebo Samuel trying to work the inside. Win the game. Mike McLaurin will be the lone receiver at the top of the screen. The defensive player of the year up there with him. Timeout Mariota to the sideline, and he does. Whoa. 12 seconds left. First game for Washington, trying to tie the game with a 32-yard field goal. Moody tied the game, and will go to overtime. OT. Here in Landover. Chris, perfect snap, perfect hold, and even the field held up there. That was we have seen so many people slip tonight, and if you slip on a normal pass route, I was thinking the kicker, year. Chris, 55, Jacob Martin IS. The best pass rusher so far right now. Mike, fires underneath Harvey going to get a little. Mike, 43 pass attempts for the Knicks tonight. Frankie Luvu, 4-man rush, he's got time. In the middle. He's got it to Engram. He's go to the 20, to the 10-yard line. That play. And the throw is so short, it's just easily done. Mike from the 11 inside. Complete to Sutton for 6 to the 5-yard line. They're short, quick throws. Mike Harvey, the running back. He's got it. Into the end zone for the touchdown. They want to get there, they go left. RJ Harvey, for the second time tonight with a rushing touchdown. Denver by 6. Chris, that was just an explosion of running right there. Right down the defense and barely a finger laid on RJ Harvey. You want to see Denver's defense on the field because they've got to be tired. Mike from the 35. And Mariota fires at the 45-yard line. Gain. There right now. Mike Mariota has dropped. Back to pass 48 times, 2 sacks, and 46 attempts. The 36-yard line, inside McNichols. Good mixture of a run for 8 yards to the 28-yard line. It is third down. They've got to get to the 26-yard line. Plays to get 14 yards. Mariota again, shot downfield again. Deebo Samuel is down the side. He's at the 1. Deebo Samuel takes it to the 1-yard line with Riley Moss. McLaurin and Deebo Samuel, bottom of the screen. Hurts to the top. Game decider. Mariota touchdown. Going for 2 and the win. Going for 2 and the win. Washington will roll the dice. Chris, and no doubt there's the pick action right. There was contact made. Now coming back. Next to Mariota. Washington for the win. Mariota gets Benito. And Denver has won 9 in a row. Going to be a touchdown. Or a 2-point conversion. Mike Nick Benito. Chris, there's the guy who had to come over and watch him get picked. Absolutely wide open for the 2-point conversion and the win. But for Benito's long arms. Mike gets up too. And ASU said, Chris, that's the 86th snap of the night. Benito's been on the field for so many of them in the key spot.
Absolutely wide open for the 2-point conversion and the win, but for Benito's long arms.
Oh, he gets up too, and as you said, Chris, that's the 86th snap of the night. Benito's been on the field for so many of them in the key spot. Marcus Mariota had such a good performance tonight with his Washington Commanders team. Good performances everywhere on this field.
And if Mariota had it to do over again, he could have thrown it about as high as he wanted to, because there was nobody there. I'm sure he saw him and just wanted to get the ball to him and just give credit to Nick Benito. He made the play, but I never say I'm proud of a team, but Washington showed up. I'm telling you, they fought their tails off out there tonight. It's a really good team.
The Denver Broncos' 9th win in a row after trailing at some point in each game. That's the longest streak in NFL history. Dan Quinn's not alone. A lot of guys have been so close. But Nick Benito and the Denver Broncos come up with big play after big play in the fourth quarter or in overtime. Marcus Mariota came this close to a tremendous comeback win. But it said Denver goes to 10-2, tied atop the AFC. Chevrolet postgame after this.